I'm going to make milk rice with honey and coconut stuffed inside. So we call it Imbul Kiribath. For this recipe I'm using 3.5 cups of rice, raw rice, or you can use long grain or medium grain. Medium grain rice is the best rice to do the milk rice actually. Then I have 3.5 cups of water. I'm using for the coconut, the honey coconut, I'm using treacle and 1 little coconut, fresh coconut grated, and salt and some coconut milk. If you are using canned coconut, it should be 2 cans of coconut milk. And what I'm going to do is do the milk rice first. To do that, into a pan I'm going to add the rice and the water and cook this on a medium heat about 15 minutes. And when you are adding salt to milk rice, always add salt to your coconut milk, not to the rice. Sometimes the rice won't cook properly when you add salt at first, so we want a nice smooth rice, so that's why I'm adding salt into the coconut milk. So I'm going to do the stuffing in a different pot. To do the stuffing into a different pot, I'm adding some treacle, maybe 2 cups of treacle, and into that you can add any kind of a spice that you like to add, like 5 spice or cinnamon or even cardamom powder or even cloves. So I'm adding cardamom seeds into the treacle and going to boil this about 2 minutes. When it comes to a boiling point, I'm going to add the coconut. For the pancakes, I'm going to do honey stuffed coconut. For that I'm using treacle and coconut. First I'm going to add the treacle into a pot and boil it and put the coconut in it. When the honey start boiling, add the coconut into that and cook the coconut in the honey about 5 minutes until it gathers together. Once the coconut absorbs the honey or the treacle, now it's ready to use. So I'm going to leave this to cool down a bit. When the rice is cooked, I'm going to add the coconut milk with the salt in it and leave it again about 15 minutes to cook with the coconut milk. The milk rice is ready, so I'm going to leave it to cool down a bit before I stuff it with coconut. When the milk rice is cold enough to handle, put it onto a plate, and I am using a baking paper. You can use a nice thick polythene to do this too, or even glad wrap, whatever it's available. But before, the people used to use arecanut leaves, the big part of the arecanut leaf, to do this. So just put a little bit of milk rice on the baking paper and spread it evenly like a square. Now into the middle of the milk rice, add a little bit of maybe 1 to 2 tablespoons of coconut with honey, and use both ends at once and press it properly to the end and roll it, and do it like a toffee, turning both ends like this, and leave it aside to set a bit and try making the other one. I made 2, and if I cut this to show you how it looks like, and you can see the honey and coconut inside. and I hope you will enjoy this recipe too. Thank you for watching.